Yummy food! In my fridge I've got ice creams. These are my favourite ice creams, yummo. On my table I have a cake. I love cake and my husband loves me, so he bought me some cake today for no other reason than I just thought that I love cake. And it's the cherry season in the South Island of New Zealand, and these cherries are more like baby apples. They're juicy and sweet and delightful. So what foods do you love? You might not like any of those, so you would never eat them. But I would love the world to live in a place where you eat what you love, you don't eat what you don't like, you eat when you're hungry, you stop eating when you're full, you have a stack of energy, you perform at your best, you love what you see in the mirror, and whatever you're eating and whatever exercise program you're doing, it's working for you. So all of those things work together, you're healthy, fit and strong, and you've got a stack of energy. But how do you make that happen? Because that's where it becomes very confusing. There's a lot of opinions about food, a lot of controversial and contradicting information about food. There's people who are carnivores, eat only meat, and there's people who are plant-based and eat only stuff that grows out of the ground. So rather than arguing about what's good and bad and what we shouldn't have and shouldn't have with other people, why not work out for you personally what's going to work for you? So if you don't like cake, don't eat it. But if you love cake, wouldn't it be awful to live a life without cake? You'll either be really angry that you can't have it, or if you do have it, you'll feel guilty because somebody told you that it's bad for you. Poor old fruit gets a really bad rap because fructose, apparently, according to some people, is really bad for you. But everything's bad for you. If you drink too much water, you can die. If you get too much sun, you'll get sunburnt. If you drink too much alcohol, you get drunk. There's so many things that you can say are good, and you can also say they're bad. Is it possible that, number one, it's the amount that you eat them? Of course. Or the amount that you get of them? Of course. But is it possible that if you have a fit, strong, healthy body, you can deal with everything that's thrown at you, including the sunshine, including sugar, including all the different macronutrients? And the thing with macronutrients, because we get so caught up in carbs are bad or fat's good or got to have this much protein or you can't have alcohol, it's bad for you. They're macronutrients for a reason. If you only have one of those, you could stay alive. So if you're in hospital and you can't eat because you're in a coma, God forbid, you're on a glucose drip. That's carbohydrate. If you are out in the bush and you come across an animal and you've got no other food and you're starving to death, if you eat that food, that's protein, you won't die. If you come across a carton of beer or a bucket of butter, if you eat those, you won't die. So there are calories that keep you alive and there's calories that make you feel good, or foods that make you feel good. Because the calorie is just a measurement of the energy that you need to survive. And we all have different requirements. We all have different tastes. We all have things that we like and that we don't like. So wouldn't it be nice that rather than have somebody tell you what to do, how much to eat, when to eat, I always have a giggle about that because there's some people that say you have to eat 5 meals a day because otherwise you'll have a slow metabolism, and other people say you should eat once a day or once every 2 days because you should fast because your body doesn't need to eat on a regular basis. What's going to work for you? Why do we listen to so many people's opinions about, and they're opposing opinions from people that have the same kind of education? The funny thing is, one of my business colleagues has a doctorate degree in dietetics. She's a doctor of food. And we always have a giggle because she always says the same thing I do. Wouldn't it be nice if we could just eat what we love, don't eat what we don't like, eat when you're hungry, stop eating when you're full, and have a healthy, fit, strong body? And that only happens when you have a fit, strong body, because a fit, strong body burns up all calories, all food, cake, cherries, ice cream, bread, potatoes, meat, coffee. Doesn't matter what you put into your body. If you're fit and strong, your body will burn it up and use it effectively. So rather than get caught up in the can't have, mustn't have, don't have, shouldn't have, wouldn't it be really nice, and I'll share this again because I think it's a beautiful way to live. Eat when you're hungry, stop eating when you're full, eat all the foods that you love, don't eat the foods that you don't like, and don't waste calories on foods that you don't like. Have a stack of energy, be healthy, fit and strong, and live your life to the max. That's not just a saying, that's 100% effort, energy into your exercise, 100% effort into your relationships, 100% effort into your job, into your sport. Sleep deep, love your life, live your life to the max. And that comes from, obviously, from being healthy, fit and strong, and you've got to fuel effectively. So work out what's best for you so you can live your life to the max. Yummy, yummy food. I love food so I can live my life to the max. Woohoo!